How is it going, guys, and welcome to episode 5 of Katawa Shojou. And in the last episode we were introduced to a new character, Lily, or Sato, however the Japanese honorization thingies go. I have no idea, but yeah, basically she seems really interesting and we'll see how this goes. So yeah, let's get back into this. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door to the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the centre of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library being proper on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place an almost old-world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms. Yuko, are you here? She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. Aww. Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting. Alright. The Origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to the extremely rigid attention. Hi Lily, how can I help you? Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual and she's rubbing the back of her head. Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing, I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under my desk and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay, sorry for making you worry. This is nothing, I've had worse happen to me. She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could in any way convenience her by bashing her head on the counter. Yes, worse things have happened. The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression, and then she shuffled some paper around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit a library perfectly. Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the two imported books that arrived. Which one's which? Oh, the two imported books that arrived. Right, they finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure, she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does. Oh no, I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book, or return one? I'm sorry. The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling. He's with me, Yuko. This is Hizao, a new student. Hizao, this is Yuko, the school librarian. Pleased to meet you. Hizao. Right, Hizao. Pleased to meet you too, Hizao. For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Yuko often arranges to import foreign books for me, in Braille. Would you like to tell Hizao a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he will be interested in. This is too much responsibility. How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. Oh no, pressure! It's Alfie's! It's freaking Alfie's! Oh, that is... Oh, no. But, so there are a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or a fourth of Yamaku's books is either in Braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, then how come this library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. Very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. Yes, mate. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered about, but it is what it is. A library. It's as if the car moved from the room I had. Let's try that again. It's as if the car moved from the room I had tea with Lily and snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up nicely for study or personal reading. Going a little further, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognise sitting on one of the several beanbags. There she is, I expected to see her at some point. It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly, but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts like startled, okay. The girl starts, looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. It's the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. And my eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands before realising that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. I only wanted to introduce myself. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. She's obviously a bit timid. I don't know. What would I do in this situation? I guess if I ended up oh, sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, sorry, didn't mean you were right. Just carry on like that. I wouldn't just be like, hi, I'm new here. Here's Anakai. We're in the same class. I'd be more just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You scared me. Or, I didn't mean to scare you. Yeah, I'll go with that. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods, just a little. Okay. I take the seat next to her and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. No. We are in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be so used to being different to each other, and here I am being all hot and bothered and all fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and the introductions of the books. Oh wow, that was like... So I try to read the covers and the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in the book. Let's not go Christopher Walken. It's too late at night for this thing. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm very tired, but I'm going to soldier on because I'm enjoying this so much. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realise that she's doing the same and only pretending to be immersed in Life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meets, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I? I've got to do something. Okay. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she's had a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you, notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What does she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear, Yuko. Would you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing, I was just looking for some books and then she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of was I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she is a very timid girl. You'll have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. Ooh. Ooh. That's a really nice way of looking at it, actually. Like, if something's a problem and you feel like it's in the way, it's only in the way if you let it be. I like that. I'm keeping that. I'm taking that. That's really nice. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more around me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting, and I returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I kind of just started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get under the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who's talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a rather friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I only met yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Proof that we've met before. You live across the hall, you're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do you know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you. Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as his owl because I'm legally blind, you're sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him.
I mean, resemblance is real slim, maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding?
I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him, exasperated. I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh.
Stay there.
Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did.
Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, really is you.
Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards just in case.
What's up, man? You don't look too good.
I think.
Something wrong?
I don't know, just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on the people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in.
I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us.
You see, this is how it is. This world, there is no justice. You see? Even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson.
There is too many really nice phrases I really want to keep. Even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. I love these. There was the other one a minute ago. It's only an elephant if you think it's an elephant. It's only an elephant if you see it that way. And then there's also, even if I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. There's so many I need to keep.
It doesn't matter.
He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand.
So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face?
It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too, she actually ran away from me. It was my fault really, I think. I'm not really used to all this yet.
A girl? A cute one?
Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face? I guess it could go either way. I mean, I thought she was cute. I once dated a girl with a scar across, like, most part of her face. Like, the entire right side of her face it looked burnt, but it was a birthmark. I thought she was beautiful, to be honest, so... I think... I have no problem with physical appearance like that. I mean, I know a lot of people do, and it's not genuine. It's not a thing that... this is touching on a lot of touchy subjects. It's just him asking if she was cute or not. I mean, I thought she was cute because I have no problem with those sorts of things, but I know there are people out there that do, and it's not their fault. It's... I don't know. This is getting in some really weird territory. Some people are just not used to dealing with that sort of thing, and they've not really grown up in the right environment to be okay with it, but neither is this guy. Neither is the character that we're playing as, and I have a feeling that he's slowly going to learn to come to terms with it. So I'm going to say, yeah, she was cute. Yeah, cute, I guess.
I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disappropriate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen?
I don't remember any such warning.
Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40.
He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing.
Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to that bad.
That is wow. Whew. Dear me, that snuck up on me. Sorry about that. It doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%.
One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready?
I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not.
I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. The disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have a superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along, and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me.
Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out.
Hey, what the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of.
So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I?
Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop! I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration.
Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets?
I like puppets. I love the Muppets.
No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool though, right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to ramble on. What the... Doing his voice makes me want to yawn because I'm using that part of my throat. It's actually really good training for me. Because once you open up that part of your throat a lot and you're doing it repeatedly, it trains itself. It's part of voice actor training, so... This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear I was wrong.
Something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That's my dream. And you can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate that whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like in that foreign movie, where there could only be one, and in the end, there was only one dude left, because that was the point.
I'm trying to think when this game was made. What film could that possibly be talking about? Not even gonna. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before.
Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds. As tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal.
I'm gonna go to bed now. It's extremely late.
That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later.
But he didn't understand it either! I can't. I need to stop. Anyway, it's been about 22 minutes, so I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've appreciated that weird rant. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to leave a like and do all of that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day and a great life. See you later!